So I was talking about how Pluto is going through transiting through Capricorn, which is big financial collapse. Um, Clearly China is having this. I was just listening to this lady. She does like, warning from the Lord. And God is God, not Lord, to me. And I'm not here to ever impugn on anyone. Whatever message they get from God, that's their message. I just never understood, like, so she suggests to put, like, write out Psalms 91 and put it on your door so that the angel knows that you're God's child. Like, I really think God knows I'm God's child. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, some of this stuff, I'm like, wow, is because there's serious judgment going on. And I understand that. And I take that very serious. But some of it, I don't know. That's all I'm going to say on that anyway. So, yeah, there's going to be serious financial collapse that's going to happen, especially if China's underwater right now and having serious storms. Remember, supposedly we weren't going to be flooded again. Of course we're going to be flooded again. I think what that meant was we're not going to be flooded like it was before. I think all at the same time. Now it's not all at the same time. It's different areas of the world that it's happening in, simultaneously, not randomly, but it's still a flooding is happening. It's occurring. It's serious. And the United States there's a whole map that's shown what we're most likely going to look like once all is said and done. Um, there's a huge plasmatic shift happen here, clearly. But there's also, I don't know, no fear. I don't know who, I'm going to go with like the dark cabal stuff is being judged. And that's important to understand that, is the dark Kabbalists are being judged. I don't know about me and you, I mean, unless you're doing something wrong, but I just, a lot of that stuff is old ways. Do you know what I mean? If you're a good soul, a good person, why would you be judged? What are you really doing? You know what I mean? I really think it's all about the dark cabal. Like, I don't know what's going on over in China, but it's just the world events that are taking place. It's being cleansed. Gaia's cleansing herself too. I just think it's a lot bigger, even though there's really nothing bigger than the most high God. Um, but it's really the darkness being cleansed from the earth. And it's not, I don't, it's that whole putting that fear about me and you. And I don't think that's right to do. Honestly don't. And that's why I say what I say. It's not right to put fear into those who are not doing anything wrong. You're feeding the system, you're feeding the beast, so to speak. And Lord is not God. Lord is Lord. And what Lord are you talking to? You know? Which Lord are you talking to? And again, this is not to impugn anyone's messages, but what Lord are you talking to? Because the Most High God is not going to judge us like that. I really don't ever, never believe that, ever. Because what are you really doing wrong? I mean, if you're doing something wrong, your own soul's going to judge you, which is connected to the Most High God, and do the next right thing. Start doing the next right thing. But I really think it's a cleansing out of the dark cabal stuff, of the deception of crimes against humanity. That's what I feel. And God is not Lord. Lord is a Lord, not Creator God. No. And there's a lot of deception in that in Scripture. How many gods and lords are there? Because they're all the Anunnaki gods. And that's who's doing a lot of this stuff, is the Anunnaki. Remember, it was Enlil that flooded this place. It was Enlil that wanted to wipe out humanity. Enlil, not God. Enlil. When the parting of the Red Sea, that was not God. That was another Anunnaki. It's important to know this, or not. You do what you want, but this is why I constantly dig deep, because it just doesn't resonate right with me sometimes. I'm like, well, what are most of us? A lot of people I know are really good souls. They're really good souls. Some aren't, but and then even that, like, I don't know how that works. That's a judgment that they have to go through. But the dark cabal are the ones being judged. That's what's going on. And whether that's whatever's going on over in China, I mean, China must be getting ready to do something. I know there's clearly a lot of war going on, a lot of battles. Um, That's all Anunnaki and Draco stuff and not God. So I don't know. And this is like incredible what I'm witnessing here. I didn't have any room on my recorder. But these are not clouds, by the way. These are shadows and plasma. It's a bunch of plasma coming in our world right now. Remember, we had those X-class flares coming through. That's what this is that we're seeing. And these are huge, giant beings, creatures, things, other things that we're not used to seeing. We don't even know the names of half of these things because it's been kept a secret from us for eons. And you know, that's why the books are written for us to read, so that we have some kind of understanding. You know, I'd like to believe the Creator knows that I'm her child, and that I wouldn't have to write something on the door to say that. You know, that's just interesting to me. I don't know. Not to, again, impugn anybody or put anybody down in their beliefs. You know, I get it. A lot of people hang on to that because everything's so uncertain, and it's not okay. But also, it's not okay to put a bunch of fear in people either. That's not okay. It really isn't. And Lord is not God. Lord is a Lord. Lord would be like an Anunnaki. That's who that's all the Bible is. It's all Anunnaki. It's all Anunnaki. It's the fallen ones. The watchers are the fallen ones. Like, we're reading fallen stuff here. And, you know, use discernment. Really use your discernment. See, we have I don't know if it's coming through, a plasma streak right here. There's a lot of plasma. Plasma right in here. Again, I'm not here to offend anyone, or you do what you want. You know what I mean? You listen to your own soul. I really don't subscribe to the fear-mongering thing at all. I don't like that. I really don't. I've never liked that. That's why I'm not into organized religion. The Catholics, that's all lizard, Anunnaki. So that's all I'm going to say on that anyway. I just wanted to come on and film this. And I just happened to listen to this lovely lady. And I'm not saying what she isn't saying ain't real or true. Just, I question what Lord and God are you know? Because Lord ain't God. Lord is a Lord. You know, Christ is the King. He is the Lord of Lords and King of Kings. Even the dog agrees. Hi, whoever you are. Hi, Louisiana Sky. Hi. Was something about 7 suns. Oh, yeah, I saw that in China. I actually took some screenshots of that. I was going to do a video on that. So funny. It's not 7 suns. It's not. It's the same sun in a refractal light. It could be a couple of suns, but I don't think I was looking at that. It's just my opinion. It could be 7 suns, but I feel like it's the one or 2 suns that are somehow the way it was caught. I don't know. I'm still looking that over, but I did see that. But the number 7 is what's more important than the actual suns. You know, big signs. Those are signs. Long and short of it. For those who are paying attention, I don't know if you can see this little ditty here. That's a thick one. I can't even see my screen. I mean, that's plasma. That's not a cloud, man. That's plasma. That's plasma, man. It's wild. That's surface in here. We got some surface features. Got a lot of surface features. And we have big things moving through our atmosphere. I'm trying to read what let me go over into the shade so I can read what you're writing. I had to get out of my house. Oh my God. Talk about the antagonists. They're so demonic. So demonic. It's like, first, I'm almost through it. It's like, I'm almost through it. You know, it usually gets worse just before it exits. When you exit something that doesn't align with you anymore, so it can get worse before it gets better. it's at that stage. Yeah, no, I was checking out I saw that video too, and I took some screenshots. So it's so interesting that you brought that up, because I might do a video on that. I gotta do a little more research, but I don't think it's 7. I don't know actually. I really am not sure about that. It looks more like refractal stuff, like it was more of a refraction, but I could be wrong, you know. Hey, I'm okay with that too. There's so much right here, and it's hard to capture. How you doing anyway? How you feeling? Can't see my camera. There's something sitting up here. There's a lot sitting here. This, still can't see my camera. Like right in here is solid. Coming through, all of that is. That's good, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. So I just came out here to pop on and just share my thoughts on some things. You know, people do what you want, you know, trust your own instincts always. Always. Trust your connection always with the Most High God. Always, all right? This world is all, remember, we're in Morning Star Lucifer's world. You can never forget that. You can never, ever forget that. You can never forget that. So you have to use serious discernment with everything that we're hearing right now. And just trust your instincts. Always. They won't lead you. Trust your soul, you know? Looks like, what? Yeah, oh, yeah, that was cool. That was wild, actually. I love seeing stuff like that, though. It's like such validation of, yep, it's supernatural. They're using all of that to come in here. This is solid right here. I'll text you later. Peace out.